Hello my dear friends of Maricita Colors in English. Today I will show you how you can make this beautiful crocheted cardigan in one piece. I use a nice fantasy stitch. It's very easy and quick to make. You can make this cardigan for summer, for winter, and I use two different colors, but you can make it in one color. This cardigan has not increases or decreases. So now we will learn to make this beautiful crocheted cardigan. I will show you how I made my cardigan. I began here in the back. You must calculate from hip to hip. This size is approximately large. So here and in the beginning I have 50 centimeters. That was 19,6 inches. I begin here with 76 chains. I use 550 grams of yarn and the hook number 5 millimeters. When you have the length that you prefer of your cardigan, we will divide the work in two parts the same, for the right front and for the left front. The long until the shoulders I have approximately 52 centimeters, that was 20,4 inches. We will close like this. We will let the centimeters for the sleeves, for the arms, and we will sew these two laterals. At the end we will make the neck. This is the yarn that I use. In the etiquette says that I can use hooks between 4 and 4,50 millimeters. And I use the hook number 5 millimeters. For that my thread is a little loose. To make this pattern I will use this yarn. In the etiquette says that I can use yarn or hook 3 until 4 millimeters, and I will use the 4,50 millimeters. For that my work is a little loose. The base of this fantasy stitch begins with 16 chains. If you want wider, 16 plus 6, 22, 22 plus 6, 28, 28 plus 6, 34, and so on. My cardigan has 76 chains. For this pattern, I will make 34 chains. This is the way that I begin to make my chains. I involve 2 times. The first pass for the second, and I begin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 32, 8, 33 and 34 chains. Remember, this is the width from hip to hip. You must make a little pattern and calculate. Here I will insert the hook in the 4th chain. Look, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here I will make 1 double crochet, vareta or punto alto en español. Here is like I have 2 double crochet together. After this we make 1 chain of separation, and in the 3rd next chain we will make 1 single crochet. 1, 2 y 3, 1, 2 and 3, and here I will make 1 single crochet, medio punto en español, 1 chain of separation, and we will make 1 arc or 1 foul. 1, 2 and 3, I will make 1 double crochet, 1 chain of separation, and in the same stitch we will make 1 double crochet. So this is 1 arc or 1 foul. We must repeat and alternate one arc, one single crochet, one arc or one foul and one single crochet. And remember, between every stitch we must make one chain of separation. Here we make one chain, and on the third stitch we make one single crochet, one chain of separation, and we repeat the foul. I will make until that I finish this first row. Here almost I finish the first row. I alternate the fouls with the single crochet every 3 chains. Here I made the chain of separation, and on the third or in the third stitch I will make one single crochet, one chain of separation, and here in the edge 1, 2 and 3 I will make 2 double crochet. I don't make one chain of separation in the edge, only 2 double crochet. Look, I will count the stitches. One single crochet and one foul is 1 stitch. So this is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. I have 11 stitches with 34 chains. In my thread I had 25 stitches. We must alternate double crochet, single crochet and so on in all the work. If I finish with double crochet, I must begin with single crochet on the next row. So here I will make 2 chains, one like the first single crochet and one chain of separation, so 2 chains. We turn the crocheted work, and when the yarn of the begin is in the right side, to me this is the front of my work. After these 2 chains I find this single crochet of the previous row, so here inside I will make one foul. That is 1 double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet on the same stitch. Don't forget the chain of separation, and over the arc or the foul I will make 1 single crochet, 1 chain of separation, and we must alternate and repeat until that we finish the row. Here I will make 1 foul, 1 double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet, 1 chain of separation, and over the foul we will make 1 single crochet and the chain of separation. This is all the work that we must repeat. Here I made 1 foul. After this I make the chain of separation, and I find the 2 double crochet of the previous row. In the third chain, here up, I will make 1 single crochet. If I begin with 1 single crochet, I finish with 1 single crochet. If I begin with double crochet, we must finish with double crochet. To make the next row, I will make 3 chains like the first double crochet. We turn the crocheted work, and on the same stitch we will make 1 double crochet, the chain of separation and On the group or the foul of the previous row, we will make one single crochet, one chain of separation, and over the single crochet of the previous row we will make the foul, and now we repeat all the stitches. After this, don't forget between a stitch and a stitch the chain of separation. Almost I finished this third row. I made one foul and one chain of separation, so I will make one single crochet, one chain of separation, and here I find the two chains of the previous row that are one single crochet and one chain of separation. In the first chain I will make the last two double crochet and ready. Look, this is the white from hip to hip, and we must make until the shoulders. You can make the long that you prefer of your cardigan. When I made the double crochet, I must begin with the single crochet, so one chain like the single crochet and one chain of separation. We turn the crocheted work and we repeat all the steps. I will make some rows and I come back to show you how I make the division of my cardigan. Here I made some rows. I will finish. After the foul I make one chain of separation, one single crochet, one chain of separation, and the last two double crochet I will make in the first chain of the beginning of the previous row. Remember that the pattern always must continue. To begin the next row, if I made here two double crochet, I must make two chains, like one single crochet and one chain of separation. We turn the crocheted work, and now I am in the front of my work because the yarn of the beginning is in the right side. When you have the long of your jacket, you will make the division to make the front, the right front and the left front. Here I have 11 stitches. One foul is one stitch and one single crochet is another stitch. So if I have 11, I will divide, I will find the center. 5 for the left, 5 for the right and 1 in the center. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the center of my work. How you count the rows? This is important. By example, here I have one single crochet is one row, one foul is another, one single another, and we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows. I have 15 rows. So here I will make the 5 stitches of the right front. Here for the front we will make the division of our jacket. So I will make 5 stitches. Here I make one single crochet and one chain of separation and continuing with the pattern. Now I will make the 5 stitch that is the single crochet. One chain of separation, and here in the center I will make one stitch for the right side and one stitch for the left side. So in this single crochet I continue in the pattern. I will make one foul, but this will be the edge of my right front, so I will make only 2 double crochet without the chain in the center. Now I have 6 stitches. To continue the next row, over the double crochet we make 2 chains of separation and we turn the crocheted work. Now we make the division of our jacket. Now I will make the stitches. I finish this row. After the single crochet I must make the foul. Here in the first chain I will make the last 2 double crochet. To begin the next row, over the double crochet we must make 2 chains like the first single crochet and 1 chain of separation, and we turn the crocheted work. So now we begin to make the right front. Here I have 15 rows. In the front I must make 15 plus 4 rows more. In my pattern I had 25 stitches. I made 12 and 1 in the center. So after this, from this center I had 13 and 13 in the left front, 13 stitches in every row. My jacket had 45 rows and I made 45 rows plus 4 rows. Why? Because these 4 rows it will give move in the shoulder. So after the 2 chains we continue always with the pattern, and I will make the 15 rows plus 4. I advance my right front. Look, I am in the front of my work. Here I made 15 rows like the back, 15 plus 4 rows. And for the front of the work I will close the thread. So after the foul and the chain I make 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and in the first chain of the previous row I will make the 2 double crochet. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. So in the left front I must have the same number of rows and the same number of stitches. Now to close the work I pass the yarn, close, cut the yarn, and we close. Remember that we are in the front of our work. Now that I made the right front, I will begin with the left front. For the front, this is the center of our work and always the pattern must continue. So here over this foul I must make 1 single crochet. So previous I must have the foul. So in this single crochet of the previous row we can make out the mark, and from here I insert the hook, I bring the yarn and I make 1, 2 and 3 chains like the first double crochet. Again, in the same stitch we make 1 double crochet. So this is one chain of separation, and we find the foul of the previous row and we make 1 single crochet, 1 chain, after the foul we make the chain, and in the edge I find the 3 chains. In the first or in the third we will make the single crochet, the last single crochet. So now I have 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 stitches. This is the first row of the 19 rows that I must make. Over the single crochet we must make the double crochet. We make 3 chains, we turn the crocheted work. These 3 chains is like the first double crochet. In the same stitch we make 1 double crochet, 1 chain of separation, and we continue with the pattern. Like this I will make 19 rows. One single crochet, 1 chain of separation. We alternate the stitches. 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 chain of separation, and here are the 2 or the 3 chains of the previous row. In the third we insert the hook and we make the last single crochet. To close I pass the yarn, cut the yarn, and we finish. Now we have the 2 fronts ready. This is the yarn of the begin. This is the front. I will join the laterals. This is the front of the work. Here I have the 2 fronts, so I will join front with front. With a hook a little teeny, I will join and I will let the space the place for the arms, for the sleeves. I must calculate by example that here I have 18 centimeters. And the rest we will close with the yarn and with a teeny hook I will close with the single crochet. Look, we insert in the stitch front with front in the edge. We try to catch 2 yarns, for that is better our close. I bring 1 yarn, I make 1 chain of union and 1 chain like the first single crochet, and in front we will close the lateral. I try to enter in the stitches. We made the single crochet and we will close. You must make the same in the another lateral. So we will make the single crochet until the mark. Now I will make out the mark and I will make the last single crochet, front with front. And here we will close and we cut the yarn. And ready. We close the lateral with a single crochet and we let the space for the arm. You must make the same in the another side. You must have the same number of centimeters or inches, remember. Now to make the slips, I will use the hook 4,50 that I use in the back and the front, and we turn the crocheted work for the front. This is the space for the arm. For the lateral, I will pass the hook, I will insert the hook and I will make 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. And in the same stitch I will make 1 double crochet. So we begin with the fantasy stitch. After the group we make 1 chain of separation, and every 3 stitches or every 2 stitches we must make the fantasy stitch. We must have even number. By example, here I will make 1 single crochet, 1 chain of separation, and again the 2 double crochet separated for 1 chain. In my jacket I have altogether 16 stitches. And for that my work is uniform, I have 8 until the center of the arm and 8 in the another side. We will make in circle our slips. So after the group or foul we make the chain of separation and again 1 single crochet, 1 chain, and we repeat all the stitches until that we finish the round. Almost I finished the round of my sleeve. I made the foul, the chain, and here are the 2 double crochet of the begin. And before these 2 chains I must have 1 single crochet. So I made here 1 single crochet, 1 chain, 1 chain of separation, and on the 3rd chain of the begin we make the slip stitch. I will show you how many stitches I have in the slip. This is the begin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 stitches. This is the shoulder. And here I have 7 stitches too. Previous the join, I must have 1 single crochet. To begin the next round, I will make over the double crochet, I must make the single crochet. So we will make 2 chains, 1 like 1 single crochet and 1 of separation, and we repeat the stitches. Over the single crochet we will make the foul. We must continue the pattern, remember. 1 chain of separation, and in the foul we will make the single crochet. Now almost I finished the second round. We always must continue with the pattern, remember. Here I make one single crochet, one chain, and over the single crochet we will make one foul. Here we make one foul, one chain of separation, and we find the two chains of the begin. In the first we insert and we make one slip stitch. Over the single crochet we must make the two double crochet. So we make 1, 2, and 3 and one double crochet in the same stitch. When you finish this round, you must make here one single crochet in this foul, one chain of separation, and we join in the third chain with a slip stitch. And like this you must continue making your arm. I will show you in my original video of the slip how I close. Here I show you my slips. From this mark I begin to make the slips. In every round I have 16 stitches. I will close the work here in the front in this round. From long of the slips I have approximately 48 centimeters, but you can make the long of your arm that you prefer. Here you can see to the hook number 5 millimeters. Here I made the foul, so I will continue and I will close in this round the thread. I make one chain of separation, one double crochet in the same stitch, one chain of separation, one single crochet, one chain of separation, one foul. We made the slips in the front of our work, remember. After the foul, one chain of separation, and here I will close the work. Here in the beginning I have two chains like the first single crochet, and previous the single crochet I have the foul. So I will join in the first chain with one slip stitch, and here I will close. You must cut the yarn and you must pass the yarn into the same stitch in the last stitch, and ready, we finish our slips. I made 30 rounds with the dark green and 8 rounds with the light green. I will show you how I make the neck in our cardigan. Here from the left side, for the front of the work, I use another color for that you can see better. I use the number 4,50, the hook number 4,50 millimeters. I will insert the hook in the edge. Here I will make 3 chains like the first double crochet, and in the same stitch we make another double crochet. One chain of separation, and here every 2 or every 3 stitches we will make the fantasy stitch. For example, here I will make the single crochet, one chain of separation, one foul, one chain of separation, and we continue making the fantasy stitch. We must make the same all around in all the border of our cardigan until here, until the another edge. Look, here I made the first part of the neck of my cardigan. I made in my jacket every 3 stitches the fantasy stitch. In this side I had 28 stitches. So by example, here I have 1 single crochet, 1 chain of separation, and on the center I will make 1 foul. Here I made the foul, 1 chain of separation, and here I will tell you how many stitches I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 16 stitches for the foul. So when I have 16 stitches in this side, in the other side I must have the same number. In my cardigan I had 28 stitches, the stitch of the center, the foul, and again I had 28 stitches. So here we must continue making. Every 3 stitches we will make the fantasy stitch. After the foul we will make the single crochet, 1 chain, here almost I finished the neck. In this side I have 16 stitches. The center I don't count until here I have 16, and I must have 16 too in the other side. Here I will finish too with the foul. After the chain of separation I make 1 single crochet, 1 chain of separation, and in the edge I try to looking for the edge, and we make 2 double crochet together. And ready. We have the same number of stitches, and this in the center. To begin the next row I will make 2 chains like the first single crochet and the chain of separation, and we turn the crocheted work, and we continue with the pattern. Here I will make 1 foul, 1 chain of separation, and another double crochet, 1 chain of separation, and in the foul I make 1 single crochet, 1 chain of separation, and we continue making the rows that you prefer. Always with the we alternate the foul and the single crochet and the chain of separation between every stitch. Here, if I begin with the single crochet, here I must finish with the single crochet, and you must repeat the same stitches. Now I will show you in my jacket. Here I show you in my original video how I finish this round. The second round I make the foul. After the foul we make 1 chain of separation and 1 single crochet over the third chain of the previous round. We always continue with the pattern. Over the single crochet we must make the 3 chains like the first over crochet, and we turn the crocheted work. In the same stitch I make the double crochet, 1 chain of separation, and we continue with the pattern. 1 single crochet and 1 foul that we must alternate, and between every stitch we must make 1 chain of separation. This is the third round. I made 8 rounds. Here I use my hook number 5 millimeters. You can see how is the neck. You can use the same color for your neck if you prefer. Here is the center, and I always make a stitch over a stitch with the fantasy stitch. Here I made 8 rounds of my neck. This is the rest of my yarn, so here in this round I will close the work, but you can make longer if you want. Here I have 8 rounds that are 9 centimeters. Here I will show you how I finish my cardigan. After the chain of separation, I will make one single crochet, one chain of separation, one faux over the single crochet of the previous round, one chain of separation, and in the third chain of the previous round we make the last single crochet. To close, I will pass the yarn into the last stitch, cut the yarn, and we finish to pass the yarn into the stitch and ready. This is the way that you can make your cardigan. Now I will sew one yarn. This is the reverse of the work, and I begin with the needle to lost or sew the yarn into the stitches. And we have ready our beautiful jacket that I made in one piece. Before I finish my video, I want to invite you to subscribe here on my channel. Maricita Colors in English is total free. Remember, activate the bell to receive the post when I have a new video here on my channel. You can find me too on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you to all the persons that give one like, comment and share my video, and we see us soon with another crocheted or knitting pattern. Ciao, ciao, gracias. Thank you very much, my dear friends. Hasta la vista.